everybody, my name is Sera Jo. This week, I'm co-hosting music lessons with Carlos. See you!
Welcome everybody to another live session in music lesson webinar with Carlos. Today we will cover different topics such as ear training, music theory, keyboard skills, chord progressions, and contemporary voicings. We also have some new piano tutorials, so stay tuned and let's get started. And thank you, Sera Jo, for providing us another of your video tutorials as part of her collection of blues licks in all 12 keys. And I think what is coming up next is going to be Bill Evans' type of 2-5-1 progression licks in all 12 keys, yeah? And yeah, those are really nice. Yeah, those are very, very nice. Yeah, and also what I would like to do is, well, I'm going to leave this video on, yeah, so we can actually practice with this line, yeah, and we can stop the video and just practice each key or even one key until we got it, and then we can move on to the next key, okay? So I would like to play this video again, yeah, because it is a great way to start and see if you can play along, yeah, see if you can play along, even if it's just one hand and half of the pattern, blues lick pattern, and half the speed. That's perfectly okay. So here we go. Okay, excellent. Now we're gonna start. We're gonna start our workouts. And we're gonna start with chromatic scales. And why I always start with chromatic scales, actually, when I teach my classes at Los Angeles College of Music, all my theory classes, I start with my chromatic scales. And why do I start with my chromatic scales? It is because what we're studying is, a harmonic, melodic, and ear training system. Yeah, and it happens that we're using movable Do. Yeah, there are two systems, main two systems, movable Do, fixed Do. I like movable Do because it just works beautifully with chord scale harmony. Yeah, sometimes also called jazz harmony. Yeah, and just in one pass, going up and down the scale. Yeah, we cover a lot of the harmonic connections. Yeah, harmonic connections. Yeah, so let's say, we're gonna work, by the way, in the key of A, but I wanna go to the key of C just to make a point. Okay, so we're in the key of C. Is my piano loud enough? I think so. Okay. Okay, so so now we're in the key of C. Let's say that we have Do, Di, Re, Mi, Fa, Fi, Sol, Si, La, Li, Ti, Do. Okay, a little bit slower, and then we have all the descending chromatic steps. Do, Ti, Te, La, Le, Sol, Se, Fa, Mi, Me, Re, Ra, Do. And then each of those chromatic syllables are gonna are gonna start relating, to our harmony in all 12 keys. So Do can be the root of a major chord, the root of a minor 7 flat 5 with an 11th. We can have D. What can be D? D in the key of C can be, how about we can relate it to a C sharp diminished chord, in C, and then of course that becomes a C7 flat 9, but it's another way of seeing it. Okay, Re. What can be Re? Re can be the 9 in a minor 7 chord. It can be 9 in a major 7 sharp 11 chord. It can be 9 in a, it can be a 9 in a major, diminished major 7 chord. And maybe people say, oh, it doesn't exist. Yes, it does exist. Then we have a Re. Re can be a sharp 9. Yeah, then we have Mi. What can we be with Mi? Okay, the most obvious is the 3 in a major 7, but it can be also, how about Mi can be, I don't know. It can be many things. It can be, how about, I'm gonna have it as a 10th. Yeah, 10th in a sus4. Yeah, okay, yes, and so on. Yeah, so that's my point. And now we're gonna go back to A. Yeah, key of A is this week. So, how are we gonna practice? Left hand is gonna play root and right hand is just gonna play the chromatic scales, but we're gonna sing at the same time. That's the most important thing. We're connecting mind, our musical thought, with actually our musical action on the keyboard or guitar or bass. So here we go, we're gonna practice. Do, Di, Re, Mi, Fa, Fi, Sol, Si, La, Li, Ti, Do. Descending. Do, Ti, Te, La, Le, Sol, Se, Fa, Mi, Me, Re, Ra, Do. And you can see also, the ascending chromatic, the chromatic notes ascending are different than the descending ones. So here we have a Fi, which is a sharp 4, Se, which is the flat 5. So if I'm in the key of A, Fi would be my sharp 11. Okay, but how about Se? Oh, my flat 5. How about I have an A diminished? And I have my flat 5 on top. See how all those notes kind of are going to carry their own harmonic identity. Okay, good. We're going to move on. what are we gonna do? Okay, now we're gonna go and we're gonna do the same, but we're gonna work with key signatures. Yeah, before I was working with open keys. Yeah, open keys is another system that contemporary composers are using. Everything is in a seemingly key of C. Yeah, because their music is so chromatic. Yeah, but now we're gonna work with both. Yeah, and we have to get ready. We have to learn to read. Yeah, up to 6 sharps and 6 flats, you know, in all major and minor keys. Yeah, and feel very fluent. And it's not easy to do, but we have to practice, you know, every day. Today I was thinking in playing a Montuno in D flat. Yeah, so we have to practice reading with 5 flats. Okay, a lot of work today. So what are we gonna do is, instead of actually playing the melody, do, di, re, we're gonna touch the melody on the keyboard or on the guitar, but we're gonna sing. So that means that already our musical thought, yeah, is more stable. So here we go. Do, di, re, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti. Are we in tune? Do, yes we are. Okay, descending. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Homework. Do this practice every day. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, that's your homework. Homework for the week. Yeah. I ask my students to do their homework all the time, and they say yes, yes, yes. And then next week I come up and nobody has done their work. Okay, I'm gonna play a triad with the right hand. And now we're gonna play a bass line. Yeah? Okay, so here we go. And do, di, re, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Descending. Do, ti, te, la, le, so, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. And now we're gonna go to bass clef. Bass clef, key signatures. Yeah, we're gonna get used to those 3 sharps. And also we're gonna take it to another level. So we're gonna play a triad, this pedal. But we're gonna sing, we're gonna touch the keys, but we're not gonna play. We're gonna sing. Again, that's gonna bring up if our musical thinking is very sharp, yeah, and we can all the chromatic notes, they're already internalized. So here we go. Do, di, re, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. It's important to play the pedal always. Yeah, so that's kind of grounding us in a certain key. Do, ti, te, la, le, so, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Okay, good. Yeah, that was a nice warm-up. What are we gonna do next? I wanna do so. See, now already we warmed up with all our chromatic notes, yeah, which means now I can go into voicings. And we can go into different keys, and if I use intervals, or I use solfege, yeah, we already are remembering their harmonic meaning, yeah. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna work with this chord. Okay. So, last week we explored a sus4 and how it evolved into a sus4 with a flat 9 and a 13th. Now we're gonna play a sus4 with a sharp 9 and a 13th. So since we're working with chord scale harmony, there is always gonna be a chord and scale pairing. Yeah, so you have a certain scale and then you have many chords that are gonna land on top and connect to that scale. So let's see. We have here and 4 notes, and I also have here this, and I have, yeah, so how about a Dorian flat 2? Dorian flat 2, yes. Dorian flat 2 is the, where is the Dorian flat 2? It's the second mode of a melodic minor. So if I'm in B flat melodic minor, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and I have my second mode, that's my Dorian flat 2. Do, ra, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Very nice chord. Yeah, we can do many things. We can do so many things, yeah. Yeah, it has kind of a flamenco, yeah, feeling, isn't it? Okay, so let's build it. We're gonna build this in several keys. Okay, so follow me. Sus4, we're gonna add the 7. We're gonna add the sharp 9, not flat 3. It has a different meaning harmonically. And now we're gonna add the 13th. And we have this very nice chord. Okay, let's go to another key. How about the key of E flat? E flat. So we're gonna, same thing. See if you can transpose with me. Yeah, I don't want to write everything down. It's just gonna, well, maybe it's, you know, I'm too lazy. I don't want to write it in all 12 keys. But yeah, there is a point. We have to learn to transpose. That's the whole purpose of using solfege and intervals, that we actually feel, you know, very comfortable, and we can play our chords in this key, and 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 this key. Yeah, we can just flow from one key into another. So, E flat, flat 7. Now we're gonna add the sharp 9. Not flat 3. They look similar, but it is not. We're going to give it another meaning. And now we're going to add the 13th. Yeah, so I have very interesting chord. Okay. And let's go to another key. How about an easier key, key of A? Yeah, and we're gonna start with a scale. Do, ra, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So we have a root, flat 9, sharp 9, a 4, not 11 in this case because it's a chord tone, 5, 13, flat 7 root. Yeah? Yeah, I'm using chord scale harmony, and also I'm using the terminology and, you know, the chord scale relationship, yeah? And we're doing this on the fly. One day I'm gonna create a whole course on that, yeah, which has been in my mind for a long time. Okay, we're gonna start. Sus4, we're gonna add the 7. Now we're gonna add the sharp 9. And now we're gonna add the 13th. Okay, let's do one more key. What key should we do? Yeah, an easier key. Let's go to F sharp. Sus4, flat 7, sharp 9, and my 13 on top. Okay, it's a very interesting chord. Okay. Good. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed a bit of our chord extension workouts. There is something else I want to do. Yeah, I want to start with my 7 chord lineup. Yeah, we have, okay, there is something very cool that we can do. Yeah, and we're gonna do this. Yes, we're gonna do this. Okay, good. So I'm gonna go through my different chord collection, 7 chord collection. Yeah, and I have my dominant chord, my major 7, dominant, minor 7 flat 5. Now we're going to go to the next group. I have diminished 7, major 6, minor 6, sus 4. We're going to go to the next group. We have a dominant 7 flat 5, an augmented 7, minor major 7, diminished major 7. And then we have the last 4. We have a major 7 flat 5. Steely Dan uses those two chords, major 7 flat 5 and major 7 sharp 5, in many of their pop songs. So they're not too esoteric. Yeah, they are there. And then we have a major add 9 and a minor add 9. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to play and we're going to sing them. So I want you to play, again, you're going to play a pedal with your left hand, and then we're going to play the chord outline. Yeah, I would like you to remember this word, because it's going to be coming up not only in this course, but in many books that you may also check. Chord outline. Yeah, there are different workouts, especially more like jazz-oriented workouts, in which you take the harmony and you're going to sing it or play it. You're going to play the outline of the chord, and then you're going to move to another key. Yeah, like if we want to do a chord outline on a blues progression. Do, mi, sol, te, fa, la, do, mi, do, mi, sol, te, re, fa, la, do, re, pa, do, da, fi, la, do, mi. Yeah, and so on. And so on. Yeah, so that would be chord outline. So what are we going to do now? We're going to take our family, yeah, of 16 chords. Yeah, 16 chords, and we're going to sing them. We're going to sing them, and hopefully we're going to do this in all 12 keys. Not today, maybe today only the key of C. So here we go. Do, mi, sol, ti, and then we play the chord, and then we go to the next one. Yeah, how about like that? 3. Do, mi, sol, ti, dominant. Do, mi, sol, te, minor 7. Do, mi, sol, te, minor 7 flat 5. Do, mi, se, te. And now we're going to go to the next group. Yeah, we're going to start with diminished 7. Yeah, we're going to use the La for the diminished 7. Yeah, in the traditional movable do system, that's, at least that's what I learned. I think some people are adding some new syllables, yeah, but I don't know. That's not the way I learned. So we're going to add La for the diminished 7, yeah? It's an enharmonic liberty that I'm taking. Do, mi, se, la, major 6. Do, mi, sol, la, minor 6. Do, mi, sol, la, sus 4. Do, fa, sol, te. And now we're going to go to the next group. We have the dominant 7 flat 5, so we have a do, mi, se, te, and then a do, mi, si, te. See if we can learn to hear those chords. And do, mi, se, te. Next one, do, mi, si, te, minor major 7. Do, mi, sol, ti, diminished major 7. Do, mi, se, ti. And let's go to our last group. Yeah, we have the major 7 flat 5. Yeah, here we go. Do, mi, se, ti. Major 7 sharp 5. Do, mi, si, ti. And then our two hybrids. Yeah, I include them there because they are not really triads. They are not 7 chords either. They are something in between. Do, re, mi, sol, and minor add 9. Do, re, mi, sol. Okay, good. Good. I feel good that we did this workout. Yeah, and I want to do this in all 12 keys if possible. Yeah, we should do it. And also, what we should do? We should take those chords, yeah, just one by one. Yeah, and then maybe take them to different cycles. You remember my cycle page? I always use it with intervals and other chords. So let's say for now, just cycle of fourths. Yeah, so we can practice do, mi, sol, ti, F. Da, 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 boom, ba, da, da, do, di, di, boom, da, da. Do, mi, sol, ti, do, mi, sol, ti, do, sol, ti, do. sol, ti, do, sol, ti, do, mi, sol, ti, do, mi, sol, ti. Yeah, and this is a wonderful workout. And then, of course, we can use variations. We can use permutations. Yeah, so how about instead of just going up, do, mi, sol, ti? Yeah, we can use do, sol, mi, ti. And then we even can change cycles. We can change to a cycle of minor thirds. Do, sol, mi, ti, E flat. Do, sol, mi, ti. Do, sol, mi, ti. Do, sol, mi, ti. So many things we can explore together. Okay, yeah, send me some messages on my Facebook or YouTube, yeah, and give me ideas about what can we do. Okay, now I want to do something very good. Yeah, Sera Jo actually she created a series of voice leading videos, and it's something that I haven't explored too much myself. Yeah, I think the voice leading that I have. Okay, now my audio is on. Let me just check. Okay, got it. I pressed the wrong key and my screen disappeared. Okay, so be it. Yeah. I want to talk about voice leading. Yeah, and actually the type of voice leading that I practiced was more like the traditional voice leading. Yeah, both in classical and in jazz harmony. And Sera Jo is actually taking it to another level, yeah, thanks to what she learned with her teacher, Russ Ferrante. Russ Ferrante, an amazing historical keyboardist. He has been playing with Yellow Jackets, you know, his group. I think he formed this group. You know, he started it, you know, for the last 30 plus years. Yeah, so, and what Sera Jo is doing the same type of format, yeah, but with different jazz standards. So you're gonna see the different voices flowing, yeah, even though, and yes, using chord scale harmony, yeah, which is very unique, yeah, and so why don't we practice together? I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna practice together too. Okay, so I'm gonna log out and I'm gonna play the video. Okay, that was very nice. I was practicing. I was having a good time actually practicing this exercise. Yeah, so this is actually very cool. Yeah. Yeah, if we can see here, we have the two voices. Yeah, and of course, we can see it in another way. Yeah, if we're more like a jazz player, we can see, oh, I have this voicing. Yeah, but then we can just take make it into four voices, and then we can start playing with the inner voices, and we can start moving them. Yeah, and this is something that usually we don't do, especially in the jazz world. Yeah, very nice. And now our bass is going to change. So even have a minor 7 flat 5, yeah? And then our bass is moving, and then to the third. This is do and then we end up on the 1. Okay, how about, I'm not gonna practice here in class. I'm not gonna practice in the webinar. I want you to practice. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video again, and we all are gonna practice together. So here we go. Okay, so that was a nice 4-part voice leading workout on the progression of Autumn Leaves in C minor. Yeah, so, and we should start practicing that and see if we can explore maybe taking all the different jazz standards, you know, Stella by Starlight. Why not even Round Midnight? Yeah, and start working with 4 parts in a voice leading and kind of a jazz counterpoint. Okay, good. So what am I going to do next? I want to do some basics. I want to go back to basics, and that is ear training. So here we go. Ear training. Very important, very important. This is the basis of everything we do as musicians, yeah? Which is our oral cognition. Okay, we're going to just warm up with single notes, and then we're going to do intervals. Okay, how do we warm up? This is just a basic major scale triad relationship. I'm gonna play a triad and then we sing the first note. Do, we check. So we have 3 steps: play, sing, check. And then we move from key to key, and that's what makes it very unique. Yeah, and here we go. So we're gonna start Do, key of E. Do, check. Let's go to A flat. We're gonna do Sol. Sol, let's go to B, Re, Re, let's go to D, La, La, and let's go to G flat, Mi, Mi, and where should we go? D flat, T, T. I'm waiting for a couple seconds, so give you time. And let's go to the last one. How about key of A? We're gonna sing Fa. Fa, we check. Okay, homework. I would like you to do this. This you can remember to do. Yeah, and there is only one prerequisite for this practice, which is for you to be able to build your major scales using solfege. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, E flat. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, G flat. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So you can navigate both with a keyboard and also cognitively, yeah? And then we can start doing this type of ear training exercises, yeah? And now I want to do intervals. Intervals, diatonic fourths. Yeah, same process. Yeah, we're gonna do the top line if we have time. Yeah, we have time. Yeah, if then we're gonna do the bottom line. So a top line are diatonic fourths ascending: do, fa, re, sol, mi, la, fa, ti, sol, do, la, re, ti, mi, do. And then descending, do, sol, re, la, mi, ti, fa, do, sol, re, la, mi, ti, fa, do. And same process, yeah, 3-step process. We're gonna play the triad to establish a key in our minds. Then we sing the first pattern. We're gonna do top line, do, fa. We're gonna sing do, fa, and then we check. And that's how we're gonna practice, and that's your homework for the week. Okay, let's go to a different key. Yeah, we're gonna start now. G, do, fa, do, fa. Because of the webinar format, I'm just gonna sing and play at the same time, but that's not the way you're gonna practice. You're gonna practice, just sing and then check, yeah? Okay, let's go to key of B. Re, sol. Okay, maybe I should practice. Re, sol, check. Key of D. I'm gonna do mi, la. Mi, la, check. And let's go to G flat. And now we're gonna sing fa, ti. Fa, ti. Fa, ti. And let's go to key of A. We're gonna sing sol, do. So we're gonna have to find where's the sol, where's the do? Here, okay? Sol, do. And let's move on. Let's go to D flat. And we're gonna practice la, re ascending. La, re. And moving on. Let's go to key of F. And we're gonna practice ti, mi ascending. Ti, mi. Okay, we did it. We did it. Yeah, we finished all our fourths ascending. Now we're gonna practice fourth descending, second line. Let's go back to, no, key of C we already did. Let's go to the key of G. Okay, second line, do, sol. Do, sol. Okay. When you practice, you should follow the 3 steps, yeah, which is play, sing, and then check. Let's go to the key of B. Okay, re, la, we found it. Re, la. Let's go to D flat. Now we're gonna practice mi, ti. Mi, ti. I'm always leaving the key, yeah, so they give us the key center reference. Now we're gonna go to A flat. I'm gonna practice fa, do. Fa, do. And let's move on. Yeah, we're gonna go to E flat. We're gonna practice sol, re. Sol, re. And moving on to the key of A, we're gonna sing la, mi. La, mi. And moving on the last one to E flat. And we're gonna sing ti, fa. Ti, fa. And that's it. We practice our diatonic fourths. Yeah, so homework. You're gonna practice your diatonic fourths exactly. Well, almost. Okay, you're gonna practice like this. Play a triad, then you're gonna sing do, fa, and then you check. Next step, you move keys. Don't stay in the same key. You have to move keys. Every single step, you're moving keys. That also emphasizing, activating our long-term memory all the time. Okay. What are we gonna do now? Oh, what I said, I wanted to do a Salsa Montuno in D flat. Why? Because we have to practice. We have to practice reading using 5 flats. Okay, so here we have 5 flats. Yeah, we're gonna practice. Okay, and now we're gonna practice with, let's work with our backup tracks. In our backup tracks, slowly, 145 beats per minute. So here we go. Okay, that was good. Yeah, so now we're gonna take it up a notch. That was 145 beats per minute. I wanna go to 155. So the faster we go, then our wrists, yeah, just keep them loose, yeah, in light, yeah. And always remember to breathe, yeah, especially when we're playing merengue and salsa and those super fast tempos, yeah, we have to learn to relax our bodies and be able to breathe with the music, yeah. It's like if we're playing Chopin, you know, pretty much practicing a classical piece. So here we go. Okay, let's move on. Let's take the speed up to 165 beats per minute. Yeah, that's gonna be nice workouts. 165 beats per minute. That's only a medium salsa. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I want to push the tempo up a little bit. Yeah, this is actually a good practice. Even to me, this is almost like musical meditation. Yeah, so we stay in one groove. And I know some people don't have patience, yeah, to the groove. No, give me more, give me, no. Let's just stay in one groove. You know, I remember when I was maybe 18 or 19, I took a lesson with a pianist in New York. And he had me, he said, Carlos, stay with that Montuno. Yeah, and then he went to the kitchen and make himself coffee. No, don't stop, non-stop, you know, keep practicing, just stay with that, you know. And of course, at that age, I was so restless. I didn't have a clue of what was, you know, just resting in a groove is, you know, I wanted just to go from one piece and another piece. Yeah, but later on, I started to appreciate, yeah, how we can just, almost like, it's almost like a meditation. It's a resting in a certain musical form and a certain musical object, and groove is great, yeah, great for that practice. So now we're gonna take it to 175 beats per minute. Yeah, and here we go. Let's see if we can, and let's keep our wrists open and light. And one more. Now that we warmed up, let's take it to 185. 185, yeah? And if, same thing, let's just relax into the groove, yeah? Let's just stay there, stay there, stay there, yeah? And this is what a wonderful practice. Okay, here we go. Let's play. Okay, good. So I hope that you enjoyed this musical practice together and so many things that we can explore. Next week, I want to work with tension substitution chords, continue exploring our altered chords, that's important. And yeah, we have many more surprises. So I'll see you next week. So, thank you for being with me in this live broadcast. We covered a lot of material, and we're going to continue to do so in our next class. I'll see you next week, same time, same channel. Until then, have a wonderful week, practice your instrument every day, and listen, and play lots of good music. See you next week.